puppies that we, they're how old? 4 weeks old. This is their mama. Her name is Riddle. She had to be trapped, and we got her. She was pregnant about a week after we got these little guys. About half of them are nub-tailed, and they are starting to eat wet food.
Welcome to the first day of Dogtober. Every single day I will be having a video on both channels. 100% of the revenue will go to help dogs. It will go to Furry Tails Rescue. Link in the description. If you want to donate extra, there will be links of several different ways in the description. I'm in the dog apartment. Yesterday, Waldo started not feeling so good. Actually, over the last several months, he's just been slowing down, and he's drinking. I just gave him some water. He hasn't got out of this bed in a while, and I'm not going to disturb him. His breathing's, that's actually better than it was. But here he is. You want to talk to him, boy? Because you're not feeling good, are you? He's just not. That's my boy. He did eat his supper, and he ate real good. But, yeah, he's just not doing well. So we're going to keep an eye on him. I don't want to... He gets terrified of riding in a vehicle. I mean, absolutely terrified. And it's even worse at the vet. He hates it. He hates it. He fights them. They have to muzzle him. And as long as he's comfortable and he's not in any pain, I'm not taking him there. You know, I don't know what's going on. He's alert. You know, we're just going to have to watch him. He's 13 years old, and sister's by his side. She hasn't left his side. Have you, Lily? No, she loves Waldo. All right, buddy, we're going to leave you. I got to run to town real quick, okay? Yeah, I got to run to town. You need to try to get up and get you some more water and go outside, okay? And go outside, that's going to help you. Tell them, Lily. All right, I'll be back shortly. Well, good morning, girl. You over here with sister in her nest. What have you drug home now, Millie? I see you got a various pile of stuff. There's a cup that did not come from my house. Yeah. One of my towels. A t-shirt. That's her little nest that she sleeps in right there. I don't know why she likes it over here. Soft ground. How did that get over here? I wonder. You two are something else. Something else. And this one thinks everything that I want her to do requires a treat before she does it. She just had a bacon to come outside. And she likes being outside. Yeah, you do. All right, I'm going to go in and check on brother, okay? Then we got to get to work. Because these people are waiting to see me do something. They don't want to look at you. How you doing, Waldo? You just still hanging out with brother? Yeah, why don't you go try going outside for a little bit, okay? That sunshine will help you. Yeah. You're just being lazy too. I think if you go outside, he'll want to go outside. All right, I'm gonna check on you guys in a little bit. You got your show on. Oh, let me unmute it for you. There we go. All right, I'm gonna be right outside. So if you're thinking right now, dog man, what you gonna do for the first day of October, Dogtober? Well, I'll tell you. It ain't about dogs at all. It is about chickens. And you're like, what you gonna do with them chickens? Well, let me show you. And this is something you guys have been hounding me on for a long time, and we're gonna pull the trigger on it today. In the next few videos, we'll be working on this. Waddles, you gonna come out? I'll just show you this. We got 50 foot of welded wire fence, and we are going to build them a super mega chicken pen. That's right, we are going to expand their pen a lot. Hey, let me show you what the plan is. I'm going to extend it out from this corner, probably around this tree. We're going to come through here. I don't know, it depends on how far the fence will go. I have to measure. Ooh, look at that spider. I gotta get rid of him. He don't look pretty. Y'all see him? I almost walked into that web. Oh, this all has to be blocked off. I have some fence that'll do that. I have a rat in the area. I have picked up a rat trap. So one that the dogs, it's a live trap for rats. He's in here somewhere. But we are going to incorporate this pen here. Oh, I walked through it. I did. It goes right here. Be gone with you. I knew I was going to walk through that. We're going to clear everything out of here, and this is also going to be part of the chicken pen. It's already up. It's already in there. It's already covered. Just have to, actually they can't get through there, but I will cover that. And that is the only spot that is not covered where they can get out. And so I need to start clearing this out. All this board, nails have to be removed, but for now I'm going to stack it, and then I will process it as I go. But man, this is going to be a job in itself. It needs to be done. A lot of this is it's getting ruined. There are some boards there, some OSB. I think that's still good I can use. But we're just going to make them a really nice pen, and this area will also have the netting on top. This is the best stuff. I'm building a chicken pen predator proof. And I worked at that ranch for a long time. I've built pens 50 feet wide that were 100 feet long, all covered. Never had a predator get in other than a rodent. This is the stuff you use right here. It lasts for many, many years. I will have to order some more. I do have some. I may have enough, but I don't know. As you can see, it's rolled up. There's extra. Not enough to go here. So I may just go in front of this tree. We'll have to see how big we can make it once we get the fence. I'll have to measure it out. Then I'm going to go inside there. Let's go on in there. This pen needs work. I'm going to insulate the walls with foam. That wall, that wall, that wall, this wall. It's going to all be cleaned out really nice. I'm going to make some lower roosts because Waddles, he doesn't have a hard time getting up there, but it might be easier if he had one lower. Because, you know, he's no spring chicken either. Well, actually, he is. He's 4 years old. We're going to get these chickens taken care of, guys. And we're going to start today. Today will just be the cleanup stage. Maybe string it out, I don't know, but I've got to get this wood out of this thing over here. That's going to be a great pen for them. And at night they will always migrate back to their shelter. So I won't have to worry about predators coming in over there. I may put a gate to block that off for them at night. I don't know. Let's just start building this thing. And this is where I need to get started. I need to start right here, get all these weeds out of there so I got a clear path to walk, and it is not going to be fun. I got to find a spot for all this stuff. I've got metal in here. I've got the cedar I tore off walls with the nails still in it. You name it, it's in here, and there is a ton of stuff. So this is probably going to take me all day. Most of this is good usable wood, so we're going to salvage it. There's tomato cages there. Not what I was hoping for. I gotta try to get these out. That ain't gonna be easy. Yeah, well. There. Won't be needing them anymore. How many's in there? Yeah, that pile ain't, that weeds ain't so big. Nah, is that it? Oh, the mess I'm gonna have. This is the garden paying me back for not growing it this year. Is that it? No. That's the rule, man. There's always one more. Especially when you're looking through a bunch of screws and stuff. And you think you found all the ones you need. There's always one more. Always. Alright, I think we can get in there now. Let's see. Why'd you throw it all over the weed eater? Oh, this is a mess. Alright, quite honestly, I don't know what to do with this stuff. The only thing I can think of to do, and this is all good wood, just a little sanding, it's back to new. This is cedar. It is not going to go bad. But this is an issue. Okay, this has to be processed. I have to get these. These are pretty simple to get out. You just take some pliers and bend it, and they pop right out. Some of them got screws. So I think the only thing I can do with it right now that will motivate me to finish it is move it under the carport in front of where I have that saw there and lay it on the ground, and then a little at a time I could start pulling them nails. But I got to make it to where the dogs aren't going to get poked, because they like to get in there. And that will help me, that'll motivate me, because I'm going to want to keep that clear. So all I know how to do, what to do, is just start hauling it over. This is a big pile, man. Oh, goodness. There's some good wood in there. That's a big pile as well, but there's ladders and stuff under there, so it's mostly metal. Who knows? Let's just get after it. You can see that piece of stuff is no good anymore. That's a lot of work. It's time for a snack. And you're probably wondering, oh man, what you eating? Zero sugar, zero carbs, Sims beef things. Yes, it has caraway seed in it. It's a seed, man. I'm not gaining no weight from a seed. And they're good. I can't eat no more. My jaw hurts. Chewing that big wad. That wasn't smart. Might have been funny to you guys. Oh, there's more in my gums. I gotta get back to work. Alright, a lot of this isn't worth saving. There's small pieces. There's like stuff like this. I can't do anything with that. There's that piece of OSB. Might be able to square up that piece of plywood and laser engrave on it. But a lot of this just needs to get burned. And so now I've backed up my truck. I can back this truck right up to the fire pit, unload, and save me a lot of work, man. That's a long trip to the fire pit from here. So that whole doghouse is packed full of pine cones and leaves. He ain't stupid. That's an insulated, super insulated doghouse. So, but he spent his last night in there. And who knows what else I'm going to find. There's something over there. I'm curious to see what that is. But pack rats are known for gathering items and putting them in their nest. Could be tools, anything. I've found pocket knives, my lost pocket knives in them. But a lot of this is no longer any good and it needs to get burned. getting somewhere. Look at the size of that board, and that's still good because I think that's treated. Might make some steps or something over there. But most of this now is just little stuff and a mess. One heck of a mess. So I'm going to get the rest of this in the truck. Get the truck out of the way. I recovered my brand new ladder that I hadn't been able to get to. I did find the netting. That was what was in this bag. But I may just go with fencing on top like I did there. I don't know. We'll see how much of that I got. I think it's pretty slim pickings on how wide the pieces are. All right, we're going to come back out here in a second, finish this up. The reason I picked this project, this is the one I've been dreading the most. It was going to suck the most. And we're knocking it out. Let's go check on this boy. I'll take you with me live. Well, Millie, what you doing? She don't know. She's going to visit Rooster. Rooster's out. My gym's a mess. I got the air conditioner on for him. Well, there you are. How you feeling, buddy? Yeah? He's like, why are you filming me? I know. I think he's just a little not feeling well. But he's getting around. He's steady on his feet. Ain't your boy? Yeah? Tail still wagging. He just ain't been feeling good is all it is. But it's Dogtober, so I need you to get rested and better so you can be part of Dogtober, okay? Get a drink with your sister there. Why don't you go out, get you some vitamin D? Yeah, I know you don't feel good. I know. But you're a good boy, and I'm glad to see that you're up and moving. Why don't you go over there and get you some water, okay? Go over there and get you some water, Lily. Get your big hind end out of the way so brother can come over here and drink. Come on. He did drink a bunch earlier. Huh? I got your fresh water in there. You probably already got a drink, huh? And no, they didn't pee there. That's where I spilled my coffee when I was sitting on the floor with him yesterday. And he's a good boy. You can't keep a good Waldo down, can you? Can you? I know, look at him. He's perking up. You can't keep a good Waldo down, even though you're not hearing a word I'm saying. You can't. Here, read my lips, boy. You can't keep a Waldo down. And I think he's feeling better, too. Yeah, he is. You had me scared, buddy. You had me scared. All right, tell the people hi. Say hi. I had to make something on the engraver to keep an eye on this one. Clippy. I think Clint will do the job just fine. And this is a sketch a friend of mine did. Put that on the engraver. I could use a little tweaking, get a little more details, but I think that's pretty cool. And well, I already showed you that one. And this is one I did. I do it on cardboard first to see before I waste this wood because it's expensive. And then I even did my cabin. And I put an old like 69 Chevy in front of it there. It's hard. The details need to be a little better. But I thought that was pretty cool. And oh, that's a sketch I did when let's see, what does that say? 2008. So I got a whole bunch of sketches I've done. I got to find them. But that is laser engraved and it looks like a sketch. Pretty cool. But we're not out here today. I've just been tooling around with them the last couple days. Oh, let me turn a light on and I'll show you. I went yesterday, bought a new computer. Wow, this light don't want to come on. Went and bought this little laptop. It was pretty cheap, but it has the 64 gigabyte and it has enough memory and it has what it takes to run this laser. Otherwise, I had to put the stuff in the middle, and I couldn't run all three. Yesterday, I was running all three at once at the same time. 2 different battery banks. Then I'll have another battery bank up here for the fans and the laptops, like here. And that seems to work out really well. These things will last all week running these lasers. They last a long time. So, and also been messing around trying to do my logo for my Dogman channel. But there's so many things you can do, man. I can't wait to get going. I've been watching videos like crazy, learning these programs. And it's going to be a lot of fun. But this month, there ain't going to be a lot of time for this. But we'll try to include, we can always come in here. I have some files ready. I can always come in, load the files, get the machines printing, and go do what I got to do. Because some of these jobs take, like this took 2 hours on the laser. Of course, I don't really know what I'm doing with the settings yet. I can probably slim that down by an hour. But yeah, it takes a while to do something this size. And I'm in the learning process. Your whole world's fixing to change, Waddles. You're going to have a big area to roam. What do you think of that? Huh? Gonna have a big area. Yeah, we're gonna have you set up by winter, buddy. There he goes, waddling away. I don't want to get the antivirus. That is it. That is all the scrap I do not want, and I know one or two of you are going to comment. That's good wood. You could use that for something. That's good wood. Well, come get it. And you can take out the 9,727 brad nails and screws. But I'm going to burn it and get a big magnet and suck all the screws up like I was attempting to do and never finished. Yeah. But you could use that for firewood. Well, I don't use firewood. I don't come out here and burn fires for pleasure. I don't do that. I don't burn fires in the house. I am not the couple from the city living off grid that needs firewood. I don't need it. Let's go see this pen real quick. All right, them tires, they're going to be loaded in my truck tomorrow. So Jen and Wiley, if you want these, come get them. Otherwise, they're going to the dump. The dump. All right, guys. Just a few items ended up outside. That metal, we'll be using some of that. It ain't gonna hurt that to get wet. And those or those tomato cages, somebody can have them. Got the doghouse out. That's gonna get burned as well. Oh, I didn't think I'd ever. This is something I've been dreading for so long. I should never let it get like this. And I saved the materials that we will probably be using in this build. But as you can see, this is gonna be perfect for chickens. This is all covered in here. I'll go over all this and tidy it up and then they could probably squeeze, or something could get through here. So we're gonna cover that as well up here. I had a dog in here and the dog wasn't gonna squeeze through that. And nothing has ever got out of here or in other than a rat. You're not gonna keep them out unless you chicken wire the whole place. I ain't doing that. Chain link is excellent for chicken pens. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do if I'm going to build them another. This is not the ideal place for their little house. Where they are is better because the wind blows right in here and I've had trees fall on this and everything else. So I think we're just going to fix up what they have, but they'll have all this. I'll put some roost up in there and they'll have all that to walk around in. And we'll just remodel that, make it warmer, more secure. Nothing's ever got in. Well, I did have a possum get in here once. Took care of him, but I do need to go around all these bottoms and make sure they're good. And most of them are pretty good, but there are some spots there that we'll insulate that in there a little bit for them. But that's a tough breed of roosters and chickens. They are tough. You wouldn't know it by looking at Waddles right now, but he's tough. Waddles. You look like a mess right now. All right, guys, the first video for Dogtober. Please comment. That helps the algorithm. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. We're going to have a video every day this month, 31 days. Also a podcast every day this month, 31 days. I will have links below in the description if you care to donate to Furry Tails Rescue. There's several ways you can do it. PayPal, Venmo, I believe Cash App, however you want to do it. Any little thing helps them. But not only do we get revenue by watching this video and all the new videos, but if you go watch some of my older videos, I also get revenue for that as well. So watch some old videos, watch the new videos. Let's earn them as much as we can. We earned them $1,500 last year. I want to double that this year, at least double that. So I need your help with that. I don't ever ask for nothing for myself. This is for a rescue. So I thank you for watching. Happy trails.